With this opportunity of this award, I will be able to install more water pumps all over Ghana. Because all these kids, they're walking miles and miles and miles to get this dirty water, then they have to boil it. But now my water pumps, they are fresh running water pumps, so I'm able to give water to the villages and these kids who really need it.
The Bioma Project is a youth-led nonprofit organization. We bring enriching hands-on activities and service projects to classrooms in Maryland and DC. We install a tank in each school containing a slice of the outside world for students to observe and learn. Throughout the year, the students care for these critters. They gain a better understanding of our ecosystem and what is needed to sustain it. What began as a middle school club quickly became a network of over 20 schools, united in our goal of producing the next generation of environmentalists.
My main focus is raising awareness for amphibian conservation. My three-pronged approach is raising political awareness, social awareness, and field data collection. I'm able to collect field data by being the youngest certified Frog Watch USA member, which helps me do frog watches in beautiful wetlands like this one. One thing that I'm proud of is having the state adopt my proclamation for Amphibian Conservation Awareness Week.
I developed 5 different conservation initiatives that each address a specific challenge facing our watershed. The first was live staking, which helps combat erosion and sediment pollution. The second was river and creek cleanups. The third was proper disposal of tires. The fourth was restoration of wetlands and riparian zones. And the last was helping efforts to save the eastern hemlock tree.
Me and my grandpa were just walking and we just saw a lot of discarded plastic everywhere, and this was just unacceptable. Anything that falls on the ground will somehow make its way to the ocean and into the plastic soup, and this is bad news for everyone. So it forms in these tiny pieces called microplastic, and this is very, very, very dangerous because the plankton, they're starting to eat it, and what eats plankton? Fish. And who eats that fish? Humans. So the 4 R's: recycle, renew, reuse, and most important R, refuse single-use plastic. And remember kids, pick up your rubbish.
A fire in India's largest landfill led to the realization that trash and air pollution are heavily interrelated. One step is to segregate your waste at home. We started teaching people the importance of segregation, as well as encouraged further driveway segregation amongst corporates, schools, and households. A toolkit was developed to show that people could start immediately segregating their waste. Upon collection of the waste, we take it to certified recyclers so that it can be eliminated from the landfill forever.
A buddy bench is for when somebody's lonely, they can sit on the bench and another person can come up to them and ask them to play, and they can play together. Now, I did the buddy bench project in a unique way because I collected 1,200 pounds of plastic caps and lids to make 3 buddy benches in just 2 months. Now, in the past year, I helped 100 schools get buddy benches all around the USA.
Project Ocean Hawaii, which is my personal initiative to tackle the issue of plastic pollution through both education and activism. Single-use plastics are plastics that we use just once and throw away. Despite the fact that they can last in our environment for centuries, leach toxic chemicals, and also negatively impact humans, animals, and our environment. As a part of Project Ocean, I empower other youth to stop using single-use plastics. I want kids to know that no matter our age, we can all be a part of the solution to beat the pollution.
We all know about the recent pollinator decline, but what we don't know is how to actually help. So I decided to change that by creating an educational app, which shows you how to plant native pollinator gardens and make an impact on our planet. And what I learned was that people didn't even know what native plants are. So I created a YouTube channel called BuzzBuddy, where I make cool raps about native plants.
This plant is a magnet for butterflies, moths, and native bees. It's a pretty sight when you plant multiple varieties of these.
To date, I've created 5 documentaries about critical issues facing our planet and its inhabitants. These movies have been seen and shared hundreds of thousands of times, and government officials around the world have begun using them for educational purposes.
Most recently, I received an award from Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, for fostering partnerships in conservation and bridging civil society awareness and government action.
They use plastic bags and just throw them to the oceans, and I try to tell people that that's bad and that we have to moderate our consume of plastic bags. I use these ecological bags. I have eliminated 180,000 plastic bags. Saving the oceans is in our hands. Who joins the challenge?
I pretty much focused my project in on India as my target audience. And I pretty much went to a school in India that's in a rural area and educated them about, environmentally conscious practices. So that was part one of my project. And part two of my project was pretty much developing this drip irrigation system. It allows the farmer to conserve water and to maintain a healthy lifestyle as well.
I believe each and every one of us can lend a hand to solve the climate crisis. Let us all act while we still can. Thank you.